Two men are in custody in the Sedgwick County Jail, suspects from the city's fourth homicide case of the year. The two will likely face charges in court next week for the shooting death of a man whose body was found behind the wheel of his pickup truck at a West Wichita business where he worked. Case Bryan Ramsdale has our big story at 6.
A hard-working man showed up to Santana Concrete just to open the business, but when he got here, he was shot, robbed, and later died from his injuries. I talked with the business owner who's now mourning the loss of his leading employee.
He's a very good employee, very kind, very hard-working man, always shows up in time.
Lupe Santana has owned Santana Concrete for 7 years. He tells me that in that time, his employee, Efron Villaro Alvarado, was a great go-to man, but Santana now is forced to figure out what he is going to do after Alvarado was murdered.
I feel sad. I mean, everybody, all the rest of the employees are sad. I mean, we don't know what happened and why that happened.
Police have arrested 2 men in connection with this crime. Public records show that Donnie Lalonde and Dion Hale were booked into the Sedgwick County Jail, accused of felony murder and aggravated robbery. Both had been previously convicted of numerous violent crimes. For Santana, news that these suspects have been booked into jail has allowed him and his crew to feel at ease. But now, he is having to try and move on after losing his friend and worker.
Monday, most likely everybody's going to come in the morning, 6 to 7 o'clock usually. We just sit down and do a little prayer for him and then move on after that.
Bryan Ramsdale, Cake News.
Digging deeper on the 2 suspects in the case, prison records show Donnie Lalonde was sentenced in Geary County in 2002 for rape and aggravated sexual battery. He was paroled in July of 2009. That parole expired in July of last year. Dion Hale served almost 11 years for second-degree reckless homicide in Douglas County. He was paroled in March of 2010, but returned 4 months later. His sentence ended in August of last year.